Assalamu alaikum, guys. How you guys doing today? So today, what this episode is going to be about, pre Ramadan things to buy. Ramadan is around the corner, in other words, and it's it's a good thing, you know. Always be thankful and grateful for seeing Ramadan. You know, being in, to attend the next Ramadan, to going through it. So this video is mostly for the first time, first time people that are first time brothers and sisters that can go through Ramadan, their first Ramadan. I remember my first Ramadan, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. First 3 days were the hardest for me. It wasn't about food. It was mostly about water, thirstiness. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna get a little bit more thirsty than hungry first couple of days. You know, it might be a week for some of you, and then it's gonna get easier and easier. And then towards the end, it might get harder again, whether it be from thirsty or food. So things to buy, for your Ramadan. First one is dates, because you're gonna eat dates in the morning and you're gonna break your fast for dates. Good, I think around 11 pounds of dates. I think they're like $17, $18 around there range wise. But don't get the pitted dates. I mean, if that's the only thing left, then of course get the pitted dates. But don't get the pitted dates because they're kind of dry. You want the ones that have the pit in it, which is the seed, in other words. Make sure they're not dry. You're gonna look at them and they're gonna look juicy, in other words. If you want to try different ones, buy the smaller ones. The small little boxes, and you'll try, and then you'll know what's best. Write it down or take a picture of it, so next time you go to the grocery, you'll know which ones you got last time, and if you like them, get them again, or get them in a bigger box. So dates, water, water bottles, or jugs, whatever you buy water in. But you're gonna use a lot of water. You're gonna be drinking in the morning, for Suhoor, and then to break your fast again, with the dates. Anything related to, I would say, soups. If you want to make soups, because you're going to be in an empty stomach throughout the day, and then it's good to drink a warm type of soup. I know it's going to be hot, but you'll the weather's going to be hot, but you're going to love it. Another thing is to make salads, either fruit salads or just leaf green salads, whether it be romaine or whatever. Of course, your meats. Make sure it's halal. Halal means it got slaughtered the Islamic way. Just so you're not double guessing yourself. Go to a halal meat market. And that's it. Rice dishes. Make a lot of rice dishes and I would say this would be for iftar, for your dinner. The rice dishes. What else? Desserts. I mean, everybody loves desserts, so just either bought, like either made already, or you can make them yourself. And then, like sweet drink. I know you're gonna see a lot of this, or you would see a lot of this if you go to the masjid in a normal Ramadan month. Right now, of course, everybody's gonna be forced to stay home, I believe, still, even through Ramadan. And that's another thing. If it opens up in your state, to go, to the masjid, or not to the masjid, to other people's homes, be careful, because let's say, some people might have the virus and not know it. So wherever they're gonna go, they're gonna take that virus with them, and they might pass it on, or vice versa. If you invite somebody to your home, and they might have it, but they might not know, and they're gonna bring it to your house. So just keep it in your family. Keep the breaking fast, the iftar, the praying. Keep it just in your immediate family. Sweet drinks, like I was saying, in a normal Ramadan, you would see in tables, or when you go to people's house, you would see a pink drink. And what that is just milk, and it's a syrup, is Rooh Afza water, or in other words, rose water, which is, it's a syrup made out of a few things like rose petals, a few other things. I'm not quite sure, but that's what it's called, rose water, because one of the main ingredients is rose petals. And then you just mix it with the milk, and the syrup itself, it's already sweet. So you just basically making strawberry milk, in other words, but it's rose water milk. So people drink that, people love that milk taste to break the fast or while they're eating. So that's one of them. Of course, you can make your own. You could, just make, if you don't like the milk, or if you're lactose intolerant, you can just get that syrup, put it in water, cold water. That's enough. Iced teas. And also in normal Ramadan, you would see a lot of people making chai, chai. Hey, chai. A lot of people are going to bring chai. And for you newly reverted, you're going to see that a lot. Get ready for that. Me and myself, I didn't even know what chai was. I didn't even know the taste of it until I reverted to Islam and attended my first Ramadan. It was like, everybody's like, hey, you want chai? I was like, okay. I didn't know what it was, and I drank it, and I got hooked on it, especially when eating sweets or something. So it's like having coffee and sweets. But this is tea mixed with milk, and some people get creative with it. You're gonna see some people put ginger, put cardamom, put other stuff, and you might even see a pink chai, which is, I believe, it's called Kashmiri chai. So get ready for all those. If you're not a good cook, or if you don't know how to cook, of course, buy the food already made, or learn. It's a good time to learn. I know right now we're being forced to stay home. Some people that have no jobs, or or working from home. So it's a good time to learn how to cook. Just you could do your own ethnicity cooking. Just do it with halal meat, and be careful. Make sure some of the ingredients might have pork in it, so you can't. Of course, as you know, we as Muslims, we cannot eat pork products, fat, whatever, lard, any of those stuff. So just read the ingredients. Make sure there's no gelatin, pork, anything related to that. So that's what I'm saying. To make it easier, just go to a halal store. So yeah, it's a good time to learn. YouTube is one of the best things that's happened in this generation. People will teach you anything. So, and it's all free. So alhamdulillah, that's the best part. So learn how to cook, and cook easy stuff. Fast stuff, where it doesn't take as much time. Now, for cooking in Ramadan, of course, you can't not eat or drink anything from sun up to sundown, which is, sun up after the Fajr prayer. Well, actually, when the Fajr, azan goes on till Maghrib. When the Maghrib azan goes on, you can start eating, break your fast. Um, so when you're cooking, you're allowed to taste the food, but remember, tasting the food is just put it on your tongue and spit it out. Don't swallow it. So keep that in mind. What else? So you could taste the food. Um, you could taste the drink, whatever, but taste with your tongue and then spit it out. Um, of course, we might do it accidentally, like swallow a little bit. You know, that's okay. You didn't break your fast. As long as you don't do it intentionally. So keep that in mind. If you do it on purpose, then that voids your fasting for the day, and you have to make it up. But I'll post another video of what breaks your fast. So look out for that video. I hope this helps, one person. If it helps one person, alhamdulillah. But my goal is to help a little bit more. Like anything, when it's something good and your intentions are good, and to help others, that's one of the best things, when you don't want anything in return, you just want to help people. And that's what I want to do, help people in this channel. And so let's help out each other, in other words. I know it's a long video, sorry, but those are your essentials. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum. And remember, life doesn't stop after you revert to Islam.